ZNWA fans? It's the mayor here. I've been in a leadership role and running the company for what, 3 weeks? And these wrestlers are finding new and innovative ways to piss me the fuck off. Hertzstrow, what the fuck were you thinking? You injured Tubbs. He's out for at least 4 months recovering from injury. I gotta suspend you indefinitely, dog. I gotta figure out what to do with the heavyweight championship now that I've vacated it in 2 weeks for the Great American Bash. What the fuck, man? Panda Kai attacking Rue Drew prior to her Queen's Crown tournament match. I got something special for you. Y'all remember that old school game, King of the Hill, King of the Mountain? Panda, I got something special for you. You have to defeat and win 4 wrestling matches against 4 of our female wrestlers. If you win, you're not suspended. If you lose, you got that suspension coming for you. The refereeing, I don't know what the fuck is going on with these referees. Can y'all count to 3, please? Can y'all detect when somebody's grabbing a rope? Please. We got to figure this out, man. On a lighter note, to determine the #1 contender,
You know, I actually have no reason to be interrupting the mayor this week. I just felt like doing it. Yeah, I just felt like doing it. I have nothing to say. Shit. Titties.
for the Twitch Championship, we got a triple threat match with Smash Mouth Cartier, the homie OOB, only off-brand, and making his Season 3 debut, we got Showtime 2 Wavy. For the Women's Championship, we're going to do another triple threat match with Danny Unspoken, first daughter, the Dragon, Nachan, and She the North for the #1 contender spot. Y'all got me working off this stress, y'all. Get that shit right. This is the mayor signing off.
And party, we are in Atlanta, Georgia for episode 4 of the ZNWA. And this is absolutely insane. The mayor is looking for new contestants to be in the match for that ZNWA championship, the Great American Bash, after Hertzstrow attacked and injured Dante Tubbs. Dante Tubbs is not going to be able to wrestle for another 3 to 4 months.
You better out me, dog. I'm throwed off slightly, bro. Don't want to fight me, bro. I'm fast as lightning, bro. You better use your Nikes, bro. You know you don't like me, cuz your bitch most likely does. She see me on them dubs in front of every club. I be on Joe, I'm buzz. Gave every hoe a hug. Niggas don't show me mugs, cause you know I got a key by the 3.
This is going to be absolutely insane. And a state-on-the-pole match between Chris and Socrates, two of the richest men in ZNWA right now, battling it out to pretty much have a huge monopoly across the ZNWA. And we can't forget, Panda Kaya is going to have to go up in a 4-woman gauntlet match. She has to go through and beat 4 women in a row if she wants to be able to even be in the ZNWA and not end up being suspended without pay. Let's not forget what she did last week. She attacked Real Drew in her opening match, and the mayor was extremely upset. And we also cannot forget this also going to be a #1 contenders triple threat match between Sheila North, Danny Unspoken, and the Dragon Nachon to see who's going to face Jen at the Great American Bash. It's going to be an absolute banger. I cannot wait. But there's going to be more matches. It's going to be another #1 contendership match because, ladies and gentlemen, let's not forget that also we are going to be having
Graphic Man, hurry the hell up. There we go.
There we go. We're going to be having a #1 contendership match between the debuting Showtime to Wavy and the debuting Steven Sessions and B. I don't know why I did that. They can't see me. And a #1 contendership match to see who is going to face the Twitch champion. This is going to be absolutely huge here. I cannot wait for this main event right here. I can already tell that it's going to be a banger. And speaking of the Twitch championship, Graphic Man, I swear to God, in the next 5 seconds, this shit doesn't show up, I am going to do terrible things to your family. There's going to be a submission match between Neo Blazer and Mocha Broski to find out who is going to be the Twitch champion.
And we really know that Mocha Broski wants to set that record for having the most submissions in ZNWA history. But when you're going against a man like Neo Blazer, a man that has set the world on fire in Season 2, you have a very tall task ahead of you.
You do indeed. It's going to be an absolutely amazing show that we are going to see tonight, the prelude before the Go Home show next week.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. There's a lot of channels on Twitch to watch. There are all of the channels in the world. You decided to be right here with me tonight, and I appreciate that. And when Twitch meets professional wrestling, you get an E-Fed, and you just tuned in to the best damn E-Fed in the entire world. Welcome to the ZNWA.
It's a rare condition this day and age to read any good news on the newspaper page. It's a rare condition this day and age to read any good news on the newspaper page. And love and tradition of the grand design, some people say it's even hope. Must be some magic clue inside these gentle walls. 'Cause all I see is a tower of dreams, real love bursting out of every sound. We're gonna fill our house with happiness. But we'll smother the blues with tenderness. We're gonna fill our house with happiness. It's the bigger love of the family. We're gonna fill our house with happiness. But we'll smother the blues with tenderness. We're gonna fill our house with happiness. It's the bigger love of the family.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Season 3, Episode 4 of the Ziff Nation Wrestling Association. You're looking at the best damn commentary team in the business. You have your host with the most, Party Smith, and you also have the best damn colored man in the business, Chet Lemon Jr. Chet, we just heard from the mayor. What do we have in store here tonight?
We have a very, very wild night. Weird with both these mics. We have a very, very wild night in store for you guys. As you guys saw, sadly, Dante Tubbs has vacated the ZNWA Twitch champion. I've been awake for like 2 hours. I only slept like 2 hours. Vacated the ZNWA championship. It's going to be a long night tonight. I'm just letting you guys know this right now. If I fuck up, don't say shit. But it's going to be the ZNWA championship, the Waterweight championship, was vacated after Herschel attacked Dante Tubbs, put him through 2 different tables, and hit him with over 4 World's Strongest Slams last week. And also, Herschel has been suspended for 2 months. So right now, currently in the ZNWA, we are without a main event for the Great American Bash. We are without a ZNWA World Heavyweight Champion. But the mayor said that tonight is going to be a night where he really wants to see the competition. He really wants to see who he thinks and who he thinks deserves to be in the ZNWA Championship match of the Great American Bash.
And when you have someone like Dante Tubbs going out, I mean, that is the man at the top of the mountain in the ZNWA. But with every curse also comes a gift. There are a lot of chances for people in the ZNWA, for men to step up and make themselves known tonight.
Yes, and that is exactly what's going to happen. Also, can't forget the fact that we are going to see Panda go through a 4-woman gauntlet match. We've never even seen that before. If you don't know what a gauntlet match is, it's pretty much you have to face 4 people in a row at a single time, not at the same time, and you have to win all 4 matches. And if she doesn't win, she is suspended without pay indefinitely. It is indeed. ZNWA.
And Chet, in case they did not get the message clearly, when you're in a gauntlet match, if you beat one person, what happens?
If you beat one person, you go on to the next one.
And then when you beat that person,
you go on to the next one.
And then you beat that person,
you go on to the next one.
On to the next. Freeze.
On to the next. Somebody get me back some money, please.
They said Chad on that new shit.
Niggas want album. Niggas want my old shit. Buy my old album. Okay. Anyway.
Mayor said the rest of the stuck on stupid. We got to keep it moving.
All right, let's okay, my bad. Sorry. Anyways, it's going to be an absolutely wild show tonight, but in this first matchup here, this is going to be what the mayor considers a feeler match. He doesn't even know the opponents are going to be. The mayor pretty much said he wants 2 people to go out there and kick each other's ass and show us that they deserve a shot at the ZNWA Championship. Let's get it. And this is a man who the past few weeks has been absolutely bar none impressive.
And the mayor said that he wants ass kickers, and for what we've seen the past 3 weeks, look no further than the man himself.
The conductor, Muggs. This man is an absolute killer.
He's only been in the ZNWA 3 short weeks here. We have put this man, we've gave him an extensive, I heard word that he's received an extensive contract extension offer, and I think it's very known that the ZNWA audience is absolutely falling in love with this ass kicker.
I got a chance to speak to Black Soccer about who his favorite wrestler is, and he said it was Muggs. In his word, I like that guy. He fucking pops me. And this man Muggs knows how to pop the boards.
Indeed, ladies and gentlemen, remember, very soon, Pop the Boys merch will be coming soon to the ZNWA store. Nothing in life is more important than popping the boys.
But right now, who has the guts to go up against the conductor who said that he hasn't even entered his prime yet? Like we said, this man is a destroyer. Imagine him as the ZNWA World Heavyweight Champion.
I think the fist might be harder than the steel and leather on that championship belt. I would not want to get into a fight with this man.
Exactly. Perfect. Panda got it. I'm very, very excited to see who's going to go up against this man, Muggs. Who's going to impress the mayor enough to believe that they deserve a shot at the ZNWA World Heavyweight Championship? What the?
I'm sorry?
Whoa, 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 whoa! What the hell?
Are we here or we think we're here?
That's Tubbs!
Whoa!
He still has the... What is he doing?
none other than the world champion, taped up, battered, bruised. This is not the first time we've seen this. Dante Tubbs is making his way out to the ring, and he's tapping into the past.
But Tubbs isn't even supposed to be here. Remind you, Tubbs is originally supposed to have that championship vacated. He's supposed to be out for 4 months, yet he's here. Listen, I understand being a fighting champion. I understand having a certain amount of pride, but half his body is broken. I mean, look at him. He looks like a damn mummy. He shouldn't be here.
Dante Tubbs is the kind of man that if you want to take that ZNWA world title away from him that he worked so hard for, you're going to have to rip it from his dead, cold hands.
But I don't think this is a good idea. Let's be honest. He's going up against Muggs, one of the most destructive wrestlers in the ZNWA.
Like you busting grapes, think you holding weight and you haven't met the apes.
But Tubbs, apparently he told Mayor, unless the Mayor comes down to the ring and takes that belt away from him, he's still the only champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard the theme song, Busting Grapes. These two competitors in the ring, hard hitting, bust a lot more than grapes. Let's go ahead and get this underway.
And apparently the Mayor backstage has a smile on his face. But for people who don't know, Tubbs was supposed to be out for 4 months, and right now already Muggs is doing the smart thing and going after the limbs, headbutting, and oof, that arm right there.
Look at that.
Tubbs has a broken arm, a broken shoulder. The man has 3 broken ribs after the attack from Herschel. I just don't think this is the smart thing for him to be doing here.
We have seen Dante Tubbs do something like this before last season. Black Saka decimated this man, almost tore him in half. He had broken ribs for a litany of months, and he still showed up every week and competed. Chet, do you think this is somehow comparable to what he pulled off last season?
Oof. Right now, Muggs is doing a great job, but it could be maybe taped up Tubbs is the exact variation that Tubbs needs if he wants to continue to be the ZNWA World Heavyweight Champion. But you have to think about his health. This is the second time in Tubbs' career that he is willing to fight through an injury. Oof. And right now, he's doing it very, very well.
He's ready for it. I don't think that's a man that you want to taunt against. Don't get me wrong, he's brand new here in the ZNWA, but I think if there's any man that you don't want to face while you're injured, any man that may break you limb from limb, that is Muggs.
Exactly. Muggs is a master of strong style wrestling. And right now, Tubbs showing Muggs that he can do the exact same thing. And this is an absolute hard-hitting match we're seeing right here.
And then Chet, I know you have a history of professional wrestling, you know, many, many years ago. If you are the world champion, do you think it is worth it to take years off of your career in order to hold that championship around your waist? Ooh, Muggs kicks out at 2.
No, but when it comes to Tubbs, I don't think he cares. All Tubbs wants to do is prove to people that he can be one of the best ZNWA champions. Look at Muggs taking advantage of Tubbs right there.
Muggs has to keep that onslaught early, take advantage of the limbs, take advantage of the injuries. Chet, when it comes down to it, who do you have as the greatest competitors that you've seen in your life? I mean, you have Game 6 Clay, you have Jersey biting Kobe, you have Untucked Kyrie, Hoodie Mello, and Taped Up Tubbs.
Cody Rhodes. I mean, Taped Up Tubbs. There's so many amazing competitors. Taped Up Tubbs went into one of the most destructive matches of all time, a ladder match, and came out the victor with his best friend, Neo Blazer. But still, let's be honest, the injuries that he's suffering right now are much, much worse. I mean, look at Tubbs. Every time he's writhing in pain when he hits that ground.
And every single part of that square circle hurts, ladies and gentlemen. We guarantee you the turnbuckle, the ropes, that canvas. Oh, and look at Muggs.
Oh, big knee right there to Dante Tubbs, but Tubbs kicks out. Look at Tubbs. Notice how he's grabbing his shoulder.
Ooh. Look at that man is adamant, working on that abdomen, working on the midsection, working on that torn rotator cuff in the arm.
He's absolutely in pain. He's writhing every second, every time he gets hit. I just don't think it's a smart idea. Go for it. Ooh, almost went for that diving headbutt right there. But Tubbs finds a way to get out of it. And look at Tubbs here. Oof. Right there, Northern Light suplex, but Muggs kicks out 1.
And Chet, when it comes to new competitors here in the ZNWA, I mean, we're going to see, you know, Steven compete here tonight. We're going to see a debuting Season 3 Showtime come back. How important is getting a win over the world champion for Muggs?
Well, for Muggs, all Muggs wants to do is just prove that he belongs here. That's all he wants to do. Imagine if he ends up beating Tubbs. Injury or not, we all know that Tubbs will hit just as hard and have just as much heart in this matchup here. So imagine how huge it would be if you end up being the ZNWA World Heavyweight Champion. If he is even still the ZNWA World Heavyweight Champion, we don't know what the status is.
We have not heard from the mayor regarding this. Apparently, he is backstage, very happy. But we have to get a medical staff out here to tend to Tubbs.
Yeah, I don't think Tubbs will let that happen, brother. And right now, you see Muggs right there just trying to end this match as soon as possible. But Tubbs kicks out. You saw the look from Muggs right there. I think Muggs just wants to end this match as quick as possible. Obviously, Muggs has a huge amount of respect for Dante Tubbs, and the last thing he'd want to do is shorten any years in this man's career. But Tubbs is still fighting back.
And then I think quick pinfalls are a lot smarter. Wait.
Oh, look at Dante Tubbs here. I think he might be going for that go to sleep. And this is how he won the ZNWA World Heavyweight Championship.
GTS.
As he goes for the cover.
Ooh, and Muggs is still in it. Chet, do you think that it's a possibility that Tubbs cannot get that cover and not lift the leg up as high as he usually does due to the multiple injuries?
And that's very, very true. I mean, people don't understand this, but kicking out takes a lot of energy. And how are you going to be able to kick out if your body parts don't work?
Whoa. If I was Tubbs, I want to get out of the way of this.
What is Muggs going for here? Oh, battering ram, and Tubbs is in absolute agony right now. I think the referee should end this match if I'm being completely honest. As right now, Muggs is just battering Tubbs.
Looking to tear him apart.
Oh no. This helped Muggs get a win last week. Remember with the way. Oh, Tubbs takes it.
Moving out of the way, 1,000 IQ play right there from Dante Tubbs. Muggs damn near breaking his neck.
And Muggs knows that's a high risk, high reward type of move, but yet he goes for every single match because that's how much he loves the sport. That's how much he loves the intensity of a match like this. And right now, Dante Tubbs is staging one hell of a comeback.
And he's a world heavyweight champion for a reason, ladies and gentlemen.
We saw Tubbs about to go in there, but he wants to make sure that Muggs has such a hard of a time. He's going for that German suplex there, but Muggs grabbed you there.
Oh my God.
Fastball punch. Tubbs already has a bunch of broken limbs. The last thing he wants is a broken jaw.
And I've heard of strong style, ladies and gentlemen, but what the hell Muggs doing in the center of this ring? I cannot comprehend what he's bringing to the ZNWA. Wait.
Oh, look at Tubbs. The hell's he going for?
Crisscross.
A new variation of a crisscross. Going for the pin here. And Tubbs somehow finds a will and a way to get the win in the opening match here.
Ladies and gentlemen, he is your world heavyweight champion for a reason. Muggs came out and put all that he had into that squared circle. But Dante Tubbs.
The mayor is now saying, we're getting word right now, that the mayor says that Dante Tubbs can keep the belt. But the moment he loses a match, it's over. He has to go straight into recovery. But that was a great match and a great showing from our world heavyweight champion, Dante Tubbs. Well, you see it right there. He's struggling to get up. I just don't think this is smart. You see the limp right there from Dante Tubbs.
Not only is it not smart, I mean, you can pull off one victory as the world champion. He's injured, but what if he comes back next week and a week after that? Hell, what does this mean for the Great American Bash?
I don't know, but apparently, ladies and gentlemen, now I'm getting word from the mayor. The main event is still going to happen. He has officially unsuspended Herstro because he wants to see those two do battle at the Great American Bash.
Hell of a revelation that we just saw right there, Chet. I mean, the Great American Bash, we saw everything go up in flames, go up in smoke just last week, but the mayor brings everything back together. We will be seeing Herstro versus Tubbs at the Bash.
But my question is, how long could Tubbs keep that up? I mean, he was having a very, very difficult time with Muggs right there. He has to still go up against Herstro, who is healthy and 100%. I just don't think that's a smart idea. But speaking of championships, ladies and gentlemen, in this next match, we are going to see a championship match for the Twitch title. And the way this match works is whoever can submit their opponent gets the belt. They get the win. Mocha Broski wants to be able to have more submission wins than anybody. One of the most exciting wrestlers in the ZNWA today, El Tigre de Fuego, Neo Blazer.
Neo Blazer, a man that we saw start off in the proving grounds of ZNWA Season 2 and fought his way all the way to the top of the mountain, and he was a competitor at Zippamania 2, ladies and gentlemen, and tonight he's looking to call himself Twitch Champion.
Let's not forget, he was in the first ever Twitch Championship match ever. Put on one hell of a classic against B Mike, and right now I have a feeling he's gonna put on another classic against Mocha Broski. The first time these two are ever meeting in the ring, one-on-one for that ZNWA Twitch Championship.
And ladies and gentlemen, we really know Neo Blazer to be a high flyer, to be more of a tactician in that ring, but Neo Blazer said there's no task that's ever been placed in front of him that he cannot tackle. He went from eating on pork and beans to dining with kings and queens.
My bad, this is my song.
Is it?
Yup.
I'm a Mack truck. Don't get run over. We some country boys with Mia Yim for some reason. King of the South.
No, they don't really want none. Why the fuck are they with Mia Yim? I never understood that.
Do not understand.
Yeah. But right now, he has the biggest challenge ahead because he's facing this man. He's going up against the ZNWA's best bout machine, Mocha Broski.
And you see that t-shirt.
Black's Paradise. Billy Brawlout. You see the shirt, as he said, tap or snap. There is no other option. Either you tap out or you black out.
He's looking to turn a tiger into a house cat tonight, ladies and gentlemen. He's the best bout machine for a reason, and he is your Twitch champion.
Nobody has put on better performances than Mocha Broski. I truly believe that he is a future world champion. This man has had nothing but 5-star classics. Every time he's in the ring, I don't think he's ever had a regular match in his life.
I don't think he has either. I mean, if there's anybody that's think they can carry the ZNWA on their back, if there is anybody who has put on a classic night in and night out, it's that man right there, Mocha Broski. He can wrestle a broomstick if he pleases.
Exactly. And he put that broomstick over in a 5-star classic. But right now, is he going to make Neo Blazer tap out? Is he going? Remember, submission only. That's the way it works. You must make your opponent submit. If you can't do that, you don't win the match.
And I think we have an instant classic on our hands right here, ladies and gentlemen. Two of the best wrestlers we've ever seen step inside these 4 purple sides of the ring.
You know what's funny? I was gonna try to like pick up because I realized you paused there, but I was like, shit, I don't know what to say.
I fucked up just like Cesaro. You remember Cesaro fucked up that promo? I did make the exact same mistake.
Which one?
But he should be world champ. Ladies and gentlemen, there is an alternate universe with other wrestling federations with losers as fans, but that doesn't exist here in the ZNWA.
Right now, one-on-one for the first time ever, Neo Blazer going up against Mocha Broski. This is huge, just for that Twitch championship.
Big fight feels right here.
And remember, Neil Blazer went to Town Hall Mayor and requested that this be a submission match. You know, Neil Blazer has a lot of heart, but let's be honest, the best submission specialist in the ZNWA right now is Mocha Broski.
It is indeed, but you know what? Since you've been here in since the proving grounds, a veteran now in the ZNWA, I would like to think that Neil Blazer may have a few tricks up his sleeve, Chet.
We shall see. Right now, Neil Blazer going up against Mocha Broski, first time ever submission match. You can only wonder who's going to be able to come out the victor in this one. And already he's still going to start very, very strongly there. You see right there, has that arm drag straight to Neil Blazer.
They started off
smart. It's a huge clothesline.
Both of these men started off at 100%, and I think they've done very extensive scouting when it comes to what the other man can offer to win this Swiss championship.
Exactly. And look at Neil Blazer right now. Oh, they're going to start strong with a huge top rope moonsault straight to Mocha Broski. Mocha Broski has been through the absolute ringer, but still finds a way to get the win. As you see right there, huge Falcon Zero.
And the question for you, Chet, we know Neil Blazer to be more of a high flyer, but how could that fast-paced offense benefit you in a submission match?
Well, it could benefit you a lot. I mean, when it comes to the usual technical wrestlers, they're usually not as fast as other wrestlers, but also it could hinder you. Because imagine if he ends up going for something like a huge, like that, ends up getting knocked down. Like, imagine if he ends up going for some type of splash. Easily, Mocha Broski could catch that leg and hit him right into the ropes with an ankle lock and make him tap out.
And we have seen that ankle lock be very devastating for many challengers to that Twitch championship. And you see the purple tights on. Mocha looking to hold that championship for as long as possible, but Neil looking to change that.
And right now, Neil Blazer showing a little bit of technical wrestling himself at that butterfly suplex right there. And right here, going for that, has the first amigo.
Two.
Got the second one. Big three amigos right there to Mocha Broski.
Right as right Mocha Broski fighting right back.
One thing I love is the fact that Neil Blazer is using much more slams than he usually does in wrestling matches like this. And a huge double foot stomp right there.
I know when it comes to submissions, you're thinking about wearing down the arms, thinking about wearing down those legs, but wearing down the abdomen, the solar plexus, making the body of your opponent sore is just as important to completing these submissions, wearing down that cardio.
Exactly, focusing on the hips and focusing on the midsection. The hips, that's where most of the power comes from. And that's one of the reasons why Neil, whispering away and barely catching me. That's one of the reasons why Mocha Broski has been so successful when it comes to limb targeting and targeting his opponents. Same thing for Anon. Anon's done a great job when it comes to targeting his opponents in certain matches. As he's a big neck breaker right there. And Neil Blazer getting up immediately. And look at this. This calf crusher. Whoa, Rev. No, he's the crash crusher.
The foot is on the rope. The mayor just addressed the referees in the ZNWA. What is going on right now?
I don't know what that was, but his foot was literally on the ropes in that calf crusher right there. And you saw Mocha Broski even was pointing at the foot on the ropes, almost telling the ref, yo.
If there's anything Mocha Broski want, it's a straight up fight. He does not want to take the easy way out.
That's one thing about Mocha Broski. Mocha Broski has more clean wins than anyone in the ZNWA. He doesn't cut corners. All he wants to do is be able to be one of the greatest and huge shunning wizard right there. But that just goes on what the mayor was talking about earlier with the refereeing problem in the ZNWA. And look at Neil Blazer on that launch pad right there. Space me
landing on her feet. And due to the current regiment that we had in Season 1 and Season 2, I definitely think there are some bad seeds in that refereeing regiment. And how do you turn this thing around?
Process of elimination. That's how you turn it on. But right now, I mean, for being honest, we don't really have anyone who could really say anything to the ref. I mean, you hit a ref, you're going to get disqualified. So a lot of these wrestlers can't say as much and do as much as they want to. But the mayor says if this continues to be a problem, he'll put on that referee shirt and he'll referee his goddamn self. But look at Mocha Broski. European uppercut.
Hell of a European uppercut. I'm not sure we have any referees' shirts that could scope those biceps, but we'll see if we have a big and tall section.
We saw right there, Neil Blazer trying to go for that ankle lock. Mocha Broski has won a lot of matches with, but Mocha Broski, nobody knows how to reverse a move.
Oh, and a wheelbarrow DDT.
You didn't miss much, Grampy. We are in the second match. And right now, it's just reversal to reversal between these two men here.
It's like I'm watching a mirror match. These men have studied each other so much.
Because both these men want that ZNWA Twitch Championship. It's a working man's title. Held by the likes of Grampy Back, Black Saka, Artie Z. It's been held by the likes of a lot of good.
It's been held by some pretty great wrestlers.
Watch this!
Whoa! No way! Did you just see the distance on that elbow drop check?
My goodness gracious! What the ankle lock?
Who's
Look
going?
at Neo Blazer. Neo Blazer finds a way to get out of it somehow.
Great scouting right there. And
Look at this. Once again, calf crusher. But once again, the referee.
look, the foot is right there on the rope.
He has a calf crusher locked in, but Neo Blazer is not showing any type of give as he gets out of it.
Oh,
huge leg drop
go.
right to Mocha Broski.
And I have heard in preparation for this match, Neo Blazer has begun doing jujitsu. And we're seeing a submission right here.
Octopus stretch. He has the octopus stretch locked in. When's the last time you've seen this?
It's been a very long time, but if there's any man that's willing to pull off the impossible, it's Neo Blazer.
Oh, big forearm right there. Another big forearm right there to Neo Blazer. And watch this. Head leg kick straight to Neo Blazer. Remember.
Whoa, Neo Blazer getting right back up.
But Neo Blazer finds a way to get out of it.
What is this man made of?
I don't know. Something like vibranium. Big hurricanrana right there. Reversal after reversal after reversal. And look at Neo Blazer. Was going for it right there. Very, very smart from Mocha Broski. And look at Neo Blazer.
I did not see that coming out of nowhere.
He has the armbar locked in on Mocha Broski. It's Mocha Broski to tap here. What an armbar. Look at Mocha Broski.
Ooh, go for that flying forearm.
And look at Mocha Broski. Whoa. Ankle lock.
Wait, it's locked in.
He has the ankle lock locked in. What? An ankle lock. Neo Blazer somehow finds a way to get out, but look at it. And look at Neo Blazer wheelbarrow DDT. What a match we are seeing, ladies and
That
gentlemen.
wheelbarrow DDT has opened up so many eyes for Neo Blazer, and so has high-flying maneuvers like that.
And this is absolutely a huge, amazing match. We're seeing once again going for that corkscrew moonsault. And Neo Blazer, he's starting to smell blood. Ooh, with that 630, but he misses it.
Great distance on that 630.
Ankle lock. Has the ankle lock locked in.
It's locked in.
Right here.
In the center of that ring, grasping for
He has
ropes.
nowhere to go. He has nowhere to go. No rope breaks, no nothing. And look, he's writhing in pain. Whoa. He's fading.
It's still some blood.
Somehow he wills his way out of it.
Think about how much that just changed the outlook of this matchup, though. That ankle of Neo will not be the same, and movement is so much of his offense.
And that is the absolute truth right there. His ankle has to be gone so far this matchup here. Look at Mocha Broski. Look at Mocha Broski. STF. He has the FTF.
Wait.
Locked it. Whoa.
What the hell just happened?
Referee call it. Let the referee call it. Neo didn't tap out. Mocha Broski's even saying the same thing.
I cannot believe
He
it.
didn't tap out. Look. He didn't tap. Mocha's even saying he didn't tap.
What? The goddamn referees in this federation, we just got robbed out of a 5-star classic.
And you see Mocha Broski, he's happy as a championship, but he's not happy about the fact that he feels like he didn't earn that win.
He wants a fair
referee
fight.
Just screwed Neo Blazer. Neo Blazer didn't even tap. And that's a huge problem we've been talking about. The refereeing problem, they don't see low blows. They don't see anything.
I'm not understanding what we're seeing right now. I mean, Mocha Broski is still your Twitch champion. He's happy about the win, but that man wants to fight every time he comes out to the ring.
I mean, Mocha Broski feels like I know, Mocha. I know. I can't do much. You saw right there, he was on the commentary table. I didn't earn that.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you were at home, you did hear Mocha just walk straight up to the commentary table and voice his dissatisfaction with that W that he just got right there.
And that was the thing that the mayor talked about. I mean, we've been having, of course, a very, very huge refereeing problem here in this ZNWA. Don't know what to say.
Ladies and gentlemen, regardless of the chagrin that we just saw out of being robbed out of an instant classic, we do have more action for you tonight. Mr. Money in the Bank will be in action up next.
Let's get it. Oh my God.
I was told that the Mr. Money in the Bank would be here, but we've been interrupted, ladies and gentlemen.
Why is he still here? Did he lose in like 30 seconds last week?
He for sure did. He's still very much under contract, ladies and gentlemen.
Why? How? I know the mayor didn't re-sign him.
We'll have more details on that in the very close future, but Billy Ball Out is coming out to the ring, ladies and gentlemen.
And ladies and gentlemen, here's a former Twitch champion, Billy Ball Out.
How the hell did we let that happen?
I don't fucking know. I ask myself every single day, how the hell is he still here? I thought he was going to leave after Christmas in Harlem, but he's still staying.
I will say, ladies and gentlemen,
Prince beat his ass,
I have heard some, internal analytics. It does turn out that as far as marketing power goes, Billy Ball Out is the most followed person in the ZNWA on TikTok.
Not surprised with that one. And thank God, in this cave of darkness, there's somehow a bright light that we are seeing with the Money in the Bank, Mr. Money in the Bank, the Breakmaster. Right there, that briefcase, he can cash in at any chance he wants to, anytime he wants to, and end up with a match for the ZNWA Welterweight Championship.
And Breakmaster did pick up a loss as Mr. Money in the Bank, but if there's any way to get your momentum back on track, if there's any way to pick up a W, I mean, you're looking at that disgrace of a wrestler in the center of that square circle, Billy Ball Out.
Please kill him. I'm not supposed to say that, but please. I mean, I'll even take the blame for it, Break. Please do something. But the Breakmaster, Mr. Money in the Bank, like I said, is one of the most dangerous men in the ZNWA currently.
And a man that has fought blood, sweat, and tears in the ZNWA, just like Dante Tubbs, your world champion, another man who I'm pretty sure the ZNWA faithful will be very happy to see you win that world championship.
But right now, we're going to get a one-on-one match between the Breakmaster and him. And the star of this match here between the Breakmaster and Billy Ball Out. These two have faced each other before in the competition, so it's gonna be very, very interesting.
Ooh, what an hell of an insecurity to the outside.
And already starting up big with a Corona. What a wrecking ball.
The first move of the match, ladies and gentlemen, and he's the Breakmaster for a reason.
And Team Headband is going crazy right now within the crowd. This is awesome. But Billy Ball Out still is somehow a dangerous competitor, even though he wrestles and gear like that. He still is one of the most dangerous competitors. He went into a 6-match series with B-Mike and beat him 4 times in a row, and the Breakmaster go and shake back at him.
And Breakmaster is just out here looking to have some fun. When Breakmaster is having fun, he's almost untouchable in that square circle.
Exactly. There's a reason why he's one of the most beloved wrestlers in the ZNWA currently. Big DDT on the outside here. If we had a count of 3.
And if you are, Billy Ball Out, is there anything that you can do inside the ZNWA to maybe have someone like you?
No. And look at the Breakmaster here.
Ooh, Billy Ball Out moving out of the way.
Look at the Breakmaster, gonna use that high flying, sinking elbow as he goes for the pin here.
Billy Ball out kicking
kicks
out.
one.
And Billy Ball trying his absolute damnedest to stay up with the breakmaster, but it's like we're watching NBA players play against JV as he connects with that German suplex.
And right now, this is just academic. He's even taunting him. This is academic at this point. Party.
It is indeed. I mean, and speaking of that, you can see Billy Ball out as a guest on DJ Academic's live podcast.
Yeah, that'll get him over. Come right up from the top of the rope. And right now, Team Headband is loving all of this. Boom! As he stages the comeback here. If we even want to call it that, I mean, it can't be a comeback if you're whooping the dude's ass.
Atomic drop into a leg drop. Into a drop kick. Look at that breakmaster firing on all cylinders. He's having fun out there.
Going through that pinfall.
And it's over.
Gets the win. Thank God. And that is what the breakmaster does. He comes in, he shows out, and he gets the win.
Great way to get his momentum back on track, Mr. Money in the Bank. Breakmaster just biding his time until he can trade in that green around his head for some gold around the waist.
Thank God we got that over with. That guy Billy Ball fucking stinks.
Yo, brother. A great W that we just saw right there from the one, the only Breakmaster, ladies and gentlemen.
And ladies and gentlemen, in this next matchup, we are going to get the 4-woman gauntlet match. Panda is going to have to go up against 4 different women's competitors here. And I'm looking at the list now. The first competitor she's going to have to go up against is the First Lady.
Wow.
After that, I guess she's pulling double D. She's got to go up against Nachon. After that, she's going to have to go up against Mocha Petals. And then the fourth and final person she's going to beat is Rudru. She has a lot ahead of her tonight.
Well, revenge is a dish best served cold. If you're iPanda guy, if you can pull off the impossible, this will be a great mountain for you to climb. But if you lose, like the mayor said, she will be suspended indefinitely.
And right now, she's going up against ZNWA's best. Starting off, let's not forget the huge rivalry that the First Lady and Panda had in the first season of the ZNWA. 2021, it was absolutely huge. We wish you were there. But now, these two are going to be starting off a match here, so I think let's get it. I think we should get it. My bad, I think let's get it. What's wrong with me? And right now, Panda's not the most favorable person in the ZNWA after she attacked Rudru. And a lot of people say it's because of jealousy. I don't think she cares about the Queen's Crown, if I'm being completely honest. I think it's a much deeper meaning here.
I don't think so at all. If we've learned anything about Panda, she does not care about accolades. She cares about pain, ladies and gentlemen. And I think she's tired of being looked over as your first ever ZNWA Women's Champion.
Pain and money, forgot money. Can't forget money.
Cannot forget money, ladies and gentlemen.
But right now, Panda has a lot ahead of her because she is going to wrestle a 4-woman gauntlet match, starting off against the First Lady. This is going to be huge here, but if anybody can get over it, and if anyone can find a way to get the win, I think it's Panda.
It is. I mean, this is a rematch that is 2 seasons in the making. I can see a world in the ZNWA if Panda does get past the First Lady. We're going to see 2, 3, maybe 4, 5-star matches in a row, and that's why the ZNWA has the best damn women's division in the world.
You're goddamn right. But can Panda conquer it all tonight? That is the question. And let's not forget what happened in episode 1 of the ZNWA in season 3. After losing, North attacked Panda with a kendo stick. It was absolutely... It was hard to watch. A best friend turn on another best friend like that.
And those
Panda
two
has yet to even talk about it.
Yeah, those two have not crossed paths since that moment has happened. And it's so many things going on right now. We don't know how to make sense of any of this, but Panda has a task in front of her that may be bigger than North.
But every time I try to interview and ask her about North, put it simply, she's giving me this look and it scares the absolute fucking shit out of me. Holy, like mother of God. It's terrifying. But we are about to get a rematch between the First Lady and Panda here. Can Panda survive this four-woman gauntlet match? That is the question. Can Panda survive 4 other women? Can she survive the first lady here in this matchup? Whoa. Whoa. Well, that's Rudra's music.
That's supposed to be the 4th competitor in this matchup.
She's supposed to be the 4th. I think Rudru doesn't want to wait right there. Already starting off very, very strongly against Panda. And Rudru is giving Panda some revenge after what happened last week.
Looking to get her payback, and it looked like revenge is a dish best served cold. And she's serving up in the center of that ring.
What's this? Ooh, bomb the Panda. And this is about to be the first lady starting this matchup here, but Rue did not want to wait at all. And right there, she's going for another one, but Panda is trying to get her claws off of her. And they got Panda went for the F5 right there. And right now, he's just absolutely brawling.
And this is what I love to see here in the ZNWA. Drew telling Panda that she will rule the day. Whoa!
Spit out powerbomb right there, straight to Panda. And right now, Rudru just stomping a mud hole in Panda Kai right now. We got Panda with a huge clothesline straight to Rue. What the hell?
I don't even know if this is even an official matchup.
I think she's turning tail. I think she's leaving. Panda's leaving. And Panda wants no part of Rudru. Whoa, I'm getting word right now. Ladies and gentlemen, the KO Queen Rudra is going to face Panda Kai in a hardcore match at the Great American Bash.
It is official, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to see bad blood. These 2 women look to settle the score in the center of the red, white, and blue.
And there is no pinfalls, there's no submissions, there's no rules. All you have to do is knock out your opponent in this matchup here.
Absolutely incredible development that we're seeing. The Great American Bash. 2 big announcements today, ladies and gentlemen. Drew going against Panda Kai, and that World Championship match is back on. I mean, we're shaping up for a hell of a 4th of July, Chet.
We are. I'm very, very excited for this 4th of July here. But ladies and gentlemen, we have another match on this card. Let's get it. And ladies and gentlemen, here is this mayonnaise marauder, this vanilla villager.
The Sultan of the Sour Cream Society. American Venom is coming out to the ring.
And despite the fact that we do not like this man, we have to be honest, he's been on a roll. He's been on a huge roll these last few weeks. And all he wants is the shot at that ZNWA World Championship.
And if there's ever a way that you want to come up on that ZNWA World Championship, it's by picking up W's. And that's something that Anon has done tactfully, precisely, and effectively in the ZNWA Season 3.
And this cream cheese child has done a very, very good job at, let's be honest, he hasn't had the cleanest wins these past few weeks.
But if we know anything about his people, they're looking to pick up a win at any means necessary, and Anon has done exactly that.
Cottage cheese crusader. Tater sauce tyrant. You're goddamn right, he's an asshole.
And the lactose leader, Anon.
He's also the best technical wrestler in the world today. He is American Venom. But apparently Anon has a huge challenge ahead of him tonight.
We'll be finding out who that opponent is very shortly, ladies and gentlemen.
Anon was previously a part of the Benefactors, but he wanted to go solo.
This sure indeed has been paying off for him so far in Season 3.
And no special intro here for Black Soccer. Usually we have the intro here, but Apparently, Black Saka has not been in a good mood as of lately. I mean, let's be honest, the first week he lost a chance to win the ZNWA championship. The second week, he lost to Mocha Broski. He wasn't fast enough. Third week, he lost by a countout.
And I'm not sure what the cause is for this cold streak that started off season 3 right here, but we have never seen Black Saka be so vulnerable in the ring that he calls home.
Steven, I'm gonna kill your push. But anyways, that is very, very true. He has lost more matches this season than he did the entirety of season 2. And right now, he looks like he's completely out of it. You're not wrestling next year. But he's been completely out of it. And this is a must-win match, especially against someone like American Venom, Anand. You will never see a championship match in your life. But he has to win this matchup here. You're getting buried next week. And right now, Anand going up against Black Saka one-on-one. I'm gonna fucking murder you. I cannot wait to see. And remember, Saka said that one of the people that he wanted to face here was... You think I'm joking too, but yes, Anand. This is the first time these two men are going against each other one-on-one. The crowd is not liking Anand at all.
Ladies and gentlemen, sorry for my unprofessionalism. I was giggling as I did hear reports from the backstage that Saka made Steven Sessions dress in the locker room for spilling chicken crumbs all over his suitcase. Ooh, and a hell of a kick right there.
Right there. And let's not forget, Saka was the person who is the reason why Steven Sessions in the ZNWA in the first place. Let's not forget about that. So it seems like he could be the person who takes him out here. And right now, you see Saka putting some technical measures right into Anand. As we said, he has not been in a good move as of lately. He is 0-3 so far in the ZNWA.
I mean,
tossing Anand out into that ring.
If there's anything in the life that I want to come across, one of those things is not a 6'6" man in men's warehouse pants. I'm very worried if I'm Anand.
I mean, usually we see Saka come out and type of a tire. Oh, big power slam right there. And a huge power slam right there to Anand, but Anand doing a great job so far.
Ooh.
Big execution.
We know, when you see Anand, you see Saka, you may love those men, you may hate those men. Most people hate Anand, but you're going to see a dog fight in that ring as promised.
Brand, thank you for paying attention. But that is very, very true. Saka has not been having that same moves. He's wrestling a much different style. We're seeing much more dominant, as all he wants to do is get a win. The ZNWA, huge tilt-the-wall slam right there.
And look at the strength right there. I mean, when you're someone like Black Saka, as he goes for the pinfall and a kick out at 1, when you're someone like Black Saka, you may go through ups, you may go through downs, you may get out wrestled, but at the end of the day, when you're 6'6", an absolute killing machine, that's all you need to pick up W's.
All he wants is the ZNWA World Championship, but he's not even anywhere close that we are seeing so far. A huge rolling elbow right there from Anand as he goes for the pin here. But Saka kicks out 1. And so far, this is a very, very competitive matchup we're seeing between these two. Whoa, whoa, that's a gouge to the eyes.
Whoa.
Ref,
Wait.
Ref, what the hell? What the hell?
Right.
Are you kidding me?
Right in front of the face of the referee.
Ref! And once again, the referee does nothing. A low blow, look, an illegal maneuver. Right to the family jewels, and the referee did nothing. There needs to be something done about the referees in the ZNWA.
I can't even believe what I just saw. I mean, any chance of seeing a little Saka in the ZNWA 20 years from now may have just been jeopardized by inadequate.
0-4. The frustration builds. The referee didn't see anything.
I'm really not understanding what I'm seeing right now. And now picking up the W.
Whoa. Why does Saka have a table? Saka's setting up a table right there for some reason. The hell? Whoa!
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Sock bottom straight to the referee. And right now, that is the frustration that's been building up in Saka these past few weeks. He is doing something that everyone's been wanting to do for the past month. And one to the
second one.
Bottom. The referee was trying to fuck on Saka. You'll get that reference later. And right now, I hear the crowd. They're saying, this is awesome. Another sock bottom to the referee. And this is frustration. I don't even think this is for the people. I think right now, this is just Saka being frustrated once again. Ooh.
And if it's anything that could light the fire inside of Black Saka, is a rampage like this. We've seen it multiple times.
Fifth time. Ooh. Black sock bottoms to the referee. Dead. And he's got
another win.
And right now, he's absolutely just destroying this guy and tossing him right out of the ring.
I'm not even sure we can show this on television. I mean, if you told me that tonight someone would be getting their back blown out on live TV, this is not what I had in mind.
And Saka telling referee Ted to suck it, and I think that's exactly what he deserves. Screwing Saka straight out of a win right there.
Wow. Wow. I mean, you don't want to see anyone get harmed like that. But after what he's done tonight, after the integrity that he sacrificed of the ZNWA, I'm on Team Saka here, Chet.
You got to be on Team Saka, but like I said, I don't think that was because of refereeing or taking care of the man's referee problem. I think that was for something else. I mean, Black Saka, unfortunately, now is 0-4. He didn't have 4 losses in season 1. Didn't even have 3 losses in season 2. Right now, what are you doing?
Being Grampy.
Yeah. Right now, the frustrations are just building up within Saka.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, good.
A weekly tradition that we've curated here in season 3 of the ZNWA. I mean, the man, the myth, the legend, a man that has held that openweight championship with pride, former ZNWA world champion Playboy Ring, will be defending that openweight championship once again.
And he is in his hometown, but the people not showing him any type of love here.
Indeed. Barely hearing any cheers here in the crowd, and we've heard multiple times throughout the past few weeks fans complaining on social media that they may be getting tired of Playboy Ring, that the openweight championship is getting stale.
I mean, Playboy Ring, let's be honest, he's found a way each and every week to hold on to that championship. I mean, the first week, of course, he got a good pin. Second week was kind of iffy. That third week, people were very, very, very upset at the way he won. I mean, the mayor even said himself, you won by a countout? Am I supposed to shake your hand or something?
And this is a man that's been counted out every step along the way. I mean, fans were not on his side when he won that ZNWA championship back in season 2, and they were very happy to see him lose it.
A lot of people have been shunning this man. Mocha Broski himself said, hell, let me face him and take that championship away from him.
I'm hearing a couple of boos in the crowd.
Challenger? You always must pop the boys. Oh.
All right.
It's Grampy. Is that a FUBU logo?
It is indeed. And I'm hearing more cheers in Atlanta for Grampy than I am for the hometown kid. Grampy back is coming out the challenge for that ZNWA world title.
Listen, I love Grampy, but it's like, is he okay? Like mentally?
We do not know that, but I tell you one thing, the man is happy. I see him smiling, something that I've never seen out of a Grampy back.
That's very, very true. And I gotta be honest, the fit hard. The fit's hard. I can't lie. I cannot lie. The FUBU fit is hard. The sweatsuit, the cream sweatsuit, I ain't gonna lie. And go crazy.
And backstage, I did ask Grampy what was going on with the attire that he chose, and he said, "Party, before you start hating, ain't I'm clean though."
He is clean. But there is one person who's apparently not happy at this change that Grampy's had, and that's Socrates. Socrates feels like Grampy back is a shell of himself.
And we know that Socrates is a man that likes to invest in the futures of professional wrestler, former leader of the Benefactors, looking to bring the Benefactors back in season 3. And one way he'd be able to do that is by winning that estate on the pole match tonight against Chris Allen.
No, man, please. But, and that is true, Socrates is trying to form the Benefactors once again, but he says he has no interest in forming the Benefactors with a low-life thug like Grampy back. Low-life thug. Oh man, that pops me. And we have Playboy Ring going up against Grampy back. Natural hair right there, you gotta love it.
Long hair, do not care, ladies and gentlemen. It's starting out this matchup with an effective offense. Ooh.
Can I tell them what you just texted me?
Yeah.
Ari just texted me, why is this over?
Look, I
popping the boys?
I don't want to reveal like future plans for season 3, of course. But I fully intended for y'all to be like, what the fuck is going on? And that was going to be perfect for what I was planning on doing, but now I might have to call it audible.
Yeah, we might need to call an audible. We actually called like 3 audibles this week. No joke. Like, we actually did call like 3 audibles this week. We might need to call more. And right now, he'll just explore a suplex.
And you know what? Love him or hate him, not a big crowd reaction for the hometown kid, but I'll tell you one thing. When he gets in the middle of that square circle, he's going to put all he has in the ring in order to defend that openweight championship.
But you talked about it earlier, Reen has something known to the people who aren't familiar with the business as go away heat.
He doesn't.
A lot of people do not receive a championship on Playboy Ring.
He does indeed. We've seen a huge example of that tonight right here. I mean, the man born and raised in Atlanta, Georgia, fought in Mid-South Wrestling in order to get a chance in the ZNWA. He finally makes it to the big time. He's the open weight champion, and you see every time he gets some offense in, boos from the audience.
People are booing Reen every time he gets a chance to get audio in. Even the referee doesn't even like that nigga so much, he's coming slow. I mean, I know a lot of people have been upset with the refereeing tonight, but I think that one's justified right there. Ooh, big kitchen sink right there to Playboy Ring.
Oh, look at rubbing it in.
People started booing the moment Ring got up. Big clothesline right there from Playboy Ring. And look at Playboy Ring. Run for the blue thunder bomb right there, but Grampy got out of it. You better eating fruit snacks right now. Look at Grampy back. Going to the top.
Oh. And ladies and gentlemen, I mean, he may have changed his attire. He may look like Bone Crusher, but at the end of the day, Grampy back is 6'4", 260 pounds of a mountain of meat. Ooh, and look at that fireman's carry. Going into the cross, going to a chicken wing crossface on the outside of the ring.
Look at this big chicken wing crossface right there from Grampy back onto Reen. And look at this, Reen somehow figuring out a way to power out of it. And look at Reen here, gonna send Grampy, was going to send right into the guardrails right there, but somehow Grampy finds a way to get out of it. Oh, my bad. Suplex right there.
And Grampy, the offense in this matchup, looking to show a little bit of flashes of season 2 Grampy, ladies and gentlemen.
Remember, this is exactly how
he won last week.
This is exactly how he won last week.
They count at 908. Grampy gets back into the ring.
Oh, big enziguri right there. And you saw right there, Reen was trying to snivel his way out of another win. I mean, get another win and snake his way into another one. I mean, Grampy back was too fast.
I mean, I completely understand the reason why defending that openweight championship week after week is a tall task. I understand it, but why do you call yourself, the people's hero? Why do you call yourself a champion? Why do you want to be cheering your hometown where you want to pick up W's like that?
Exactly. This move is named after ATL. His theme song is Welcome to Atlanta.
Ooh. We've received things on social media saying that Grampy looks like a surfer now. The only thing that he is whipping is not water, it's the babies. Well, look at the offense right there. Forearms across the head. Oh, Grampy busted open with those continued forearms across the face.
That's so fucking stupid.
And Ray going for an Alabama slammer, something we've seen open up many of matchups for him, going for that quick pinfall. Not sure that'll be enough in a kick out at one from Grampy back.
A huge Alabama slammer right there to Grampy back.
Or he's going for a
Once
second.
Again, an ATL slam right there to Grampy. And Grampy right now is having a hard time getting up so far in this matchup.
We saw this matchup be pretty even at the start, but right now you're seeing a man that has experience defending that openweight championship week after week, and a man that is still trying to find his identity. Playboy Arena starting to dominate this matchup.
One second, y'all.
Oh, sliding to the outside.
Right now, Playboy Ring just dominating Grampy back. But Grampy back somehow finding a way to get out of it. And look at, once again, Playboy Ring, huge shoulder power bomb. And right now, the crowd is not happy about any type of offense.
And Ring feeding into the crowd saying that this matchup is over, whether or not they like it.
And right now, it's just aiming for that blue thunder bomb. Once again,
Thunder
to Grampy.
And Ring is your openweight championship, and I mean, you would hate to see it. Nobody in the crowd has reacted right there. Hometown kid.
At all. Nobody is happy to see this man as the champion. This is his own hometown, and nobody wants to see this man.
It is. Ladies and gentlemen, we are getting something. We get a feed from backstage that is Socrates coming back tonight, and he's walking up to say something to Grampy, who's disappointed after that last loss.
You see Grampy right there.
Extending his hand out for a handshake.
And Grampy right there just refused to shake Socrates' hand.
Brushing it off, having no reaction towards it at all. I mean, we did hear Socrates say that he was disappointed in what became of Grampy. What is, Chet, what can we make of what we just saw?
I don't know what the hell we can make of what we just saw right there, but I don't think they're at odds. I mean, I think they're at odds kind of right now.
We're backstage. We're sitting here talking. If you can hear behind us in commentary, you have 20,000 people large here in Atlanta, the hometown of Playboy Ring, chanting Grampy back.
Yeah, that is true. They're still chanting Grampy's name currently. But ladies and gentlemen, in this next match, apparently we are going to be having a no holds barred match.
I didn't get that on the rundown here, Chet.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. We're going to be having a no holds barred match on this next matchup here.
Okay, all right.
You know it's all about.
And here is huge pop for the boom bringer, Black's Paradise.
And I personally think this is my favorite part of the evening. I mean, I know as commentators we're supposed to be impartial, but I mean, what are you supposed to do? I'll save it for later. I'll save that one for later.
But Black's Paradise, he has been winless these past 4 weeks. Right now, he's looking to get his first win here in the ZNWA. But let me know what it's all about.
You hear the entire audience cheering for that man, Black's Paradise. The crowd going absolutely ruckus. I mean, more cheers than we definitely heard for the champion in that last match, Black's Paradise, holding Atlanta in the palm of his hand.
Black's Paradise says that he just wants a win in the first month of this ZNWA. He was somebody who was so impressive in season 2, but he hasn't had too much of luck here in season 3. Can he get his first win tonight?
The dice, baby!
Did you miss it?
No.
Run it back. Run it back.
We didn't miss it.
What? Huh?
We didn't miss it?
Oh, we didn't miss. Okay, I thought you missed it. What did I say?
Maybe because we're in Discord. Maybe I said it so loud that like my mic cut out.
Okay. My bad.
No way I'm missing that 2 weeks in a row. No fucking way.
Oh shit.
Wait.
Well, here comes the pain. And this is the last man that I want to see in a match like this. Herstro, the one-man army who was originally suspended, is now about to be in a no-holds-barred match. There are no rules in a matchup like this. And this is just... I'm sorry, but if I'm Blacks, I'm running away. This man has been absolutely destroying his opponents.
I have never seen Black's Paradise turn down a fight, but at this point, you have to make a business decision. You have a family that you want to wake up and see tomorrow, and this is a man that's seeing absolute red. He wants to go to the Great American Bash and literally tear Dante Tubbs limb from limb, and Black's Paradise is standing in his way.
Black's Paradise wants to finally get his first win in this first month of the ZNWA, but I don't think it's going to happen. This man has been absolutely destructive. He is going to be facing Dante Tubbs at the Great American Bash one-on-one. And Atlanta showing her show absolutely no love. Blacks, I'm sorry, but if I'm him, I'm running away.
Tearing their hero apart.
Ooh, huge shoulder ram right there. Remember, this is no DQ, and already.
Look at the strength. 6'6", 320. What do you do when that freight train is running at you?
I don't know. And you can see the ground shake every time he hits him. Another slam. The size difference. I mean, look at the size difference here. I mean, Black's a pretty big dude. Ooh, big clothesline right there to Black's Paradise.
And Blacks has yet to get any offense in and ramming Blacks into that turnbuckle just like we saw him do Reason last week.
Just like we see him do his last few opponents the whole entire season 3 of the ZNWA. He was pissed off that he got suspended. Another slam. And right now, he is just absolutely hammering down. This is not right.
And this man is a former member of the Constituents Chat. Are you surprised to see Herstro lay the ZNWA in a wake like this, knowing that his former partner, Town Hall Mayor, is in charge?
I'm sorry, but this is just not something you do.
Oh, God.
Strongest slam. He is absolutely just dominating Black's Paradise. And this is something that's very, very hard to see here.
And just staring down his
Whoa.
Whoa.
What the hell? Oh, that's Ether Boy! That's Ether Boy! That's Ether Boy! Ether Boy punch straight to Herstro!
No way!
Ether Boy punch! There's the... What the hell is happening? Another Ether Boy punch straight to Herstro!
I'm not even processing what I'm seeing right now. We haven't seen Ether Boy in so long. We didn't even know this man was still on planet Earth.
The alter ego Black Saga just hit him with 2 Ether Boy punches. What the hell just happened? We got Black's Paradise. We got Blacks. He's lining him up. Party.
Zigzag.
Zigzag. Going for the pin here. Gets the win.
Black's Paradise pulls off the ultimate upset with the assistance from Ether Boy. What was he doing here tonight?
I have no idea. What was Black Sucker doing here tonight as Ether Boy? 2 Ether Boy punches to put down Herstro. Black's Paradise just ended the undefeated streak right there of Herstro with the assistance of Ether Boy. What just happened? Why did Ether Boy attack him?
that's the answers that we'll get, hopefully with a lot of other answers, because everything that we've seen tonight in the ZNWA has been all over the goddamn place, Chet.
What just happened? Black's Paradise gets his first official win here. Wow. Big W. What was Black Soccer doing? Especially as Ether Boy. We talked about the frustrations and everything he's been going past his first week, but already target Herstro.
I'm not even processing what we just saw out here in this ring. Black's Paradise looking to get momentum on his side, picking up the big W over Herstro. And if I'm anybody, I'll be absolutely terrified to see Herstro over these next few weeks.
But if anyone's gonna go up against Herstro, it's Ether Boy. But huge questions as to why that even happened in the first place.
I do not have any answers for you.
But ladies and gentlemen, in this next matchup here...
Shit. I was trying to find a segue for answers. But speaking of answers, but I couldn't fucking put it together, bro.
It was because of me, because I kind of interrupted you right there.
No. I was trying to put, my brain was fucking loading, man.
Yeah. This has been a great night. This has been my favorite episode so far of the season. This has been a great fucking episode, y'all. Me and Artie have been texting, like, okay, this got over. Okay, this got over. All right, this got over. Literally, this whole entire show, like, I've just been so worried. But like, literally, we're texting each other, okay, this got over. Okay, this is good. This is over. This popped the boys. Boys fucking love this. So yeah, thank you guys. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, in this next matchup, we are going to get our triple threat women's match to see who is going to face Jen June Bao at the Great American Bash for that women's championship. And people are not happy to see this woman. Holy shit.
Not at all. A woman that we saw turn her back on her best friend just 3 short weeks ago. Now she's looking to face Jen at the Great American Bash. You recognize those drums. You recognize the drop. North is making her way to the ring.
Last time we saw North, she bludgeoned and betrayed her own part. I can barely even speak over these boots. She bludgeoned and betrayed her own partner in I Panda Kai. Well, that's harsh.
I would have thought a 9 was coming down to the ring again.
Yeah. The last time we saw North, like I said, she betrayed Panda. She laid her out in the middle of the ring. But Mayor feels, despite the fact he doesn't like what she did, she has ruthless aggression and she can be a future women's champion. And that is the reason why she's in this match.
And who do you think has the biggest claim to that #1 contender spot tonight here in this matchup, Chet?
It very well could be this woman here, Danny Unspoken. But fuck what I'm saying, sing her song.
An absolute crowd favorite here in the ZNWA.
What a great crowd Atlanta is tonight.
It's crazy, they fought for literally almost everything except for the one person that's from Atlanta.
And Danny Unspoken here she's the underdog of being honest in this match, but she has a huge chance to grab, to get that ZNWA Women's Championship. But fuck what I'm saying, sing her song.
Whoa. Predictions will be going live shortly, ladies and gentlemen. This is a triple threat match to determine the #1 contender for Jen June Bao's ZNWA Women's Championship. 3 of the best that the ZNWA Women's Division has to offer.
And And we already know what it means when those guitar strings strum. The dragon of the ZNWA, the first daughter, Nachon.
Predictions are live. 5 minutes. Man.
And Nachon put on, Nachon put on one hell of a match last week against Jen Junbao that sadly ended in a tie. Nachon says she wants another one, but tonight, if she wants that exactly, she's going to have to beat both Danny Unspoken and North.
And if you are Nachon, I think you have the advantage in this matchup. Keep in mind, Nachon is the only woman in this matchup who has held ZNWA women's gold before.
But that was 2 years ago. She doesn't care about 2 years ago. She cares about the now. A part of the second generation, do the roar, of the first family.
Oh, he added eyes.
Yeah, I did in the horns. Yeah, I did.
It's like this man tried to shit on me every week. Now I gotta edit my ass off for next Friday.
Right now, we are going to get a triple threat match between North, Danny Unspoken, and the Dragon to see who is going to face Jen Junbao. 1-1. Ooh, already starting off strong there. And huge chops across the chest. As, ooh, North getting some revenge right there. Big elbow straight to Danny Unspoken. And I'm not even, and you talked about the advantage. You talked about, damn!
Hell of a lariat right there. If there's anybody that can recover from that, it is North.
Nachon is done. 10 beats of the Dragon straight to the chest of Danny Unspoken.
And it's the reason that she's the Dragon, because she's absolutely on fire right now.
Look at North. North taking advantage. Very, very smart right there. Shot not letting her. Look, see, she didn't land those Tims right there. So that would have torn an ACL.
It is indeed the Butters. I can't believe it's not Butter, but North is looking to win. Looking to win this matchup.
and both North and Danny have never gotten, big backstopper, have never gotten the chance at the ZNWA Women's Championship ever in their careers. Was going for that. Big knee. It's hard to commentate. This matchup so far it's very, very erratic.
It is indeed, ladies and gentlemen. And I want you to take a moment to cheer, to congratulate, to give thanks to your commentators. Party and Chat and I bust our ass doing this for you every week, and you don't understand we're putting such in front of such great professional wrestling. It's so hard to stay focused on the task at hand.
Exactly, especially when you have amazing matches like this back-to-back so far. This has been my favorite episode so far. You saw right there was going for that moonsault kick right there, but North shrugged it off, and that just shows you the defense that North has, but that backstabber is going to take much more defense. Where'd that candlestick come from?
I believe Danny did just pull it. I believe Danny did pull it from under the ring when Nachon and North were going at it.
What am I saying? What the fuck did come in? Very, very smart from Danny. Danny knows that she's going up against two tougher opponents in both.
Very smart right there. If you're a woman in this matchup, you do want to try to cut off that side of the ring. If you can get a one-on-one matchup, that would be ideal.
Exactly. Sometimes the match like this, and a huge pop from the chair. And look at Nachon with that equalizer.
And misses again. North is coming by the hairs on her chin. I did not mean it like that. Y'all did not mean it like that.
I know what you meant. I know what you meant. I know what you meant. I know.
My homie do not have a goatee, bro. My homie do not have a goatee.
I know. Whoa. And right there, you saw it right there. She missed it. Missed that elbow, that pierces elbow straight to Nachon, but still this match is very, very, my God, the strength of North. And that's that Brooklyn aggression that she is showing right here in this matchup. Look at the strength, big power slam.
They have a lot of anger, a lot of strength built up inside when your grandmother's brownstone has been replaced by a yoga studio, and she's showing that right here in the center of this ring.
I love the gentrification reference right there. Very, very great. And right there, he breaks up the pin. And so far, this match has been completely 33. Big back kick right there. And look at Techni with one hell of a hurricanrana.
And ladies and gentlemen, speaking of gentrification, next Friday before the ZNWA takes air at 9, we'll be having a meet and greet outside of the arena.
Yeah, because that'll go over. You might need extra security there for that matchup. Look at both.
Ooh.
North and Dana are going to work together right there. And that Russian leg sweep, and she was going for that shotgun drop kick, but North gets out of the way.
Very smart right there. I mean, if you're these two women who have never had a chance at that title, you want to get the most experienced competitor out as quickly as possible.
That's very, very true. And ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, after this is going to be a state ladder match. After this, and then we can't forget the main event. We're going to be a triple threat match to see who's going to face Smoker Broski. Watch this! Pop rocks straight to Nachon, but Nachon does a smart thing and rolls out the way. And look at the strength. North here swinging Nachon. Oof! And you saw right there, Daniel's going to try to blindside North right there, but North finds a way to get out of it. Very, very good defense right there from Danny Unspoken.
Phone.
The North is just a bit faster. Oh, and get that hair whip. And look at Nachon. Oh, have the tilt one DDT. Is this it? Oof. Gotcha. And so far, this has been absolutely great. And look at Nachon throwing her body right out there.
And a lot of people consider her the most.
Whoa. Dragon Tamer, Dragon Tamer, Dragon Tamer. But
look at the big boot directly to the face. Nachon brushing it off. But it's Spear.
Dragon's breath. Go for the pin here. Is Nachon gonna get it?
That might be it. Oh, good Lord, North is still in it. And surprisingly, the woman has been in ZNWA the shortest. We hear a lot of fans getting support, getting traction behind Danny Unspoken.
And look at Nachon with the queen of swing here straight to Danny. And that's true. There's been a lot of support behind Danny Unspoken. She's a huge underdog and fan. Oh,
good Lord. Good Lord.
Watch it. She has her Spanish fly, but North breaks it up.
North playing great defense right here, spending time on the outside of the ring to get her stamina recover, but make sure she's keeping an eye on the finish of this match.
Oof. North is doing a great job at that, going for the pin here on Danny Unspoken. And she just kicks out. The North yelling for the referee to count
complaining to the referee.
Ooh, big drop kick.
Any other is the drop kick was not enough. In any other instance, I would say that North is complaining a little bit too much. But after what we've seen tonight, I mean, hell, she may have cause.
Ooh. That's very, very true. The referees have been screwing over a lot of wrestlers tonight. Apparently, the mayor told Sokka once he got backstage, you did the right thing. and the referee, and then he fired him.
And you have to think of the history right here between North and Nachon. I mean, North is the woman that put the First Lady, Nachon's mother, in the hospital for 6 months in season 2.
Yeah, we cannot forget that SummerSlam, one of the most dominating performances we've ever seen. It was an absolute squash match, and that tables match we saw. North eliminating 2 people with that hair whip. And right now, I think Nachon's hulking up right there in the ring.
Indeed. Look at the very smart thing again from North, grabbing the kendo stick, taking her time and waiting till both women get engaged with each other.
Ooh. Right there, Danny Unspoken.
Oh, and Danny's saving the life of Nachon inadvertently. Oh, and Danny's on fire right now.
She saw she was going for that L tray right there. Oof, big elbow straight to it. And Nachon trying to go for that short arm pull-out. What the hell is that? Ooh.
Get a little, showing something new out of her bag.
Whoa. Watch it.
Pop rocks.
Watch Nachon. Nachon breaks up the pin.
Nachon getting up just in time. Hell of an onslaught of offense right there from Danny Unspoken.
Whoa, watch it. Ripcord. Spinach fly. Danny's going for the pin. She's going for the pin here. Stand by. Can she finish?
Danny's going to pick up the W.
At the bash. Look at North breaks it up.
Great defense right there from North. Whoa. L-train. All aboard the L-train. And you have a new #1 contender.
I think Nachon might be concussed, but North is going to the bash. match right there. North now has a chance at that women's championship, as she's going to face Jun Bao for the women's title. What a match.
Big W right there from North. Arguably the biggest W of her career, playing that matchup perfectly.
Crowd doesn't care about that. They're still telling her that she sucks. But ladies and gentlemen, huge win for North here. She's going to the Bash. She's going to face Jun Bao in one-on-one competition. The problem, North going up against the War Machine Jun Bao at the Great American Bash.
We have the best graphics guy in the business.
I wonder who that is. Must be handsome. 6'6", 265 pounds. But anyways,
flourishing eyelashes.
This is going to be absolutely
high cheekbones.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I think we all know who that is. And Jun Bao wants to get a good look at her opponent, of who she's going to face at the Great American Bash. Yeah, beautiful complexion, great eyelashes, cheekbones amazing. Anyways, this is going to be an absolutely great. You started it, okay?
Hey, man, hey.
Actually, I did.
Just want to make sure you get your flowers.
Yeah, thank you. But ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be absolutely huge. We're going to get Jun Bao going up against She the North. The problem, one-on-one at the Great American Bash. I love the fact that they're loving
and if there's anything that the ZNWA offers you, it's the best damn women's matches that you've ever seen. And I think that may have been the biggest W of North's career so far. She's making a hell of a statement here in season 3.
But ladies and gentlemen, it is time. Party, I'm going to let you talk to the people about this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, 2 men, 2 billionaires. The battle of the billionaires will be underway. There is a briefcase suspended above the ring with a contract. If you retrieve that contract and sign on the dotted line, you will own the estate of your competitors. 2 men that'll never let you hear the end of it. 2 billionaires. You have Socrates, the leader of the benefactors, returning in ZNWA Season 3, going up against the money man, the man with the plan, Chris Allen, in an estate on the pole match.
Let's get
big time Chris Allen looking to reinvent himself, looking to be the biggest deal with ZNW Season 3. He vowed that this season would be different.
And right there, he's already blowing us much money as he can, as he has nothing but green on. But right now, let's be honest, Chris has never gotten a pinfall in the ZNWA ever. I mean, even when he was a part of that tag team.
He is not. Many people, just like Chet was about to say, many of people believes that Gibbs carried the load for the Facts Over Axe crew.
But right now, Chris is looking to go to the by beating Socrates, the former ZNWA champion.
And Socrates is a man that he was the longest reigning ZNWA world champion that we saw. However, he still had limited amount of matches in season 2 as he called himself a prize fighter. Chris has much fresher legs, much younger legs. Chet, what do you think walks away with that contract?
I don't know. I mean, Socrates still has to be a little bit beaten up at that hellacious Hell in a Cell match 2 months ago.
We're crowd a much louder reaction to Socrates than they did to Chris. The man is looking to get the benefactors back together. He's doing some scouting, but if he wants to do that properly tonight, he has to secure his estate in the estate of Chris Allen. Ladies and gentlemen, the predictions will be going live.
I should speak to Socrates about, does he ever want to use that rematch clause for the ZNW World Championship? He said he has something much more important than Tuck. All he wants to focus on is rebuilding the benefactors.
Can I just take a moment to just say how cool this is?
Facts.
Like, just like the entire thing that we're doing, like.
Yeah, it's cool. It's just very, very cool.
I've been doing this since like 7, and there's 60 people watching us fucking like cosplay as commentators, essentially.
Yeah,
it's great.
Do bits.
Yeah.
And then, like, it's just great. It's just very, very great.
We get paid to be a mark.
Facts, literally.
I love you all.
Facts. Most people can't do that. Most people do it on Twitter for free.
Yeah.
But right now, we are going to get Socrates going up against Chris for the first time ever. Can you hear me?
We can indeed, ladies and gentlemen. I can
just
hear
making
you
sure.
right there,
Yeah.
chat. I believe we did have a little bit of connection interference right there. But look at the very athletic German suplex right there from Chris Allen, looking to bring out a brand new bag, no pun intended, in season 3.
And this is a huge matchup here. This matchup is to see who is going to be a richer man, who's going to be a broker man. Right there. Very, 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 very great offensive maneuver right there from Chris.
And Chris Allen, regardless of how you may feel about him, he is one of the smartest competitors in the ZNWA. I mean, he has 7 master's degrees. He's put that money to good use.
No, you fucking don't. He paid for those master's degrees. This man, Chris, has the goddamn literacy of Floyd Mayweather. He paid for those goddamn master's degrees. Oh.
And a man like Socrates, he know he has a tall task ahead of him, but he will do anything at any cost to get that contract on his hand. But Chet, fun fact, ZNWA trivia right here. Socrates has not competed in a ladder match since he had a tag team ladder match alongside Mayor when they were in MSK all the way back in '94.
That's absolutely nuts. I can't forget the legendary tag team of the Mayor and Socrates and MSK back in the WWF. Beat teams like the Rockers, Degeneration X, Undertaker, and Kane until the Mayor eventually went solo.
Indeed, and the rest after that is history. The predictions are live, ladies and gentlemen. No support from the ZNWA audience for Chris Allen.
Man, even if you paid him, oof, I don't think they support this man. This man has the cockiness of Muhammad Ali in his prime times 10. And right now, Chris is doing a very, very good job. Notice how he's going after the lower limbs of Socrates, trying to keep him down for the count. But Socrates still is a former ZNWA champion.
Indeed, and Chris doing everything he can just to get back on his feet. Socrates is showing an onslaught of that old school offense.
Stopping a mud hole right in Chris. Let's not forget Socrates still is. I mean, most people consider him a paper champion, but he still is the second longest reigning ZNWA champion.
Oh my God!
He dumps Chris right
And one thing is not going to change. One thing that's not on paper is the strength right there. When you have 2 kids, when you got a mortgage, sometimes those muscles come through extra strong.
Exactly. That's the old man strength times 3 right there. And Socrates just, you see right there, taunting Chris.
Absolutely rubbing it in.
But let's not forget, this man Socrates is going to be a part of the first family documentary that's going to be dropping in August. And look at Chris Allen right there with a huge power bomb.
And luckily, we already filmed all of the footage for that documentary because after that power bomb, I wasn't too sure Socrates was going to make it.
Look at Socrates still giving Chris what for. Look at this, taking him down. And,
Ooh, a high risk, high reward. I mean, it was on the floor, but when you're at that age, anything you do is high risk, high reward. And it did
look at this, that's the figure 4 leg lock locked in. Very, very smart maneuver here from Socrates going after the leg of Chris straight in this matchup here. If he has no legs, he can't climb that ladder.
Very smart, very brilliant right there. But turning it over, Chris able to get out of it. The knees of both men hurt. Is going to be much tougher to climb up that ladder.
And don't forget, we are going to be having the main event right after this to see who is going to face Mocha Broski at the Great American Bash. Look at right here. Chris Allen immediately going for that briefcase. And we got Socrates. Oh, my God.
Oh, God. In the back of the head, hitting on that ladder.
Jesus
Socrates absolutely rubbing it in, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm not entirely sure Chris is going to be able to recover from that one.
Oh, damn.
I don't know how his brain is still connected to the rest of his body.
I know usually Chris sees dollar signs, but right now he's seeing goddamn stars. Look at this, he's still going for that briefcase. Still going for that briefcase here. And Socrates realizes that. That shows you how much Chris wants to keep his money. I mean, for both these men, it could break them for the rest of their lives. Your state is on the line.
It could indeed. I mean, we've seen this man amass that amount of wealth once, but doing it second time is like catching lightning in a bottle, ladies and gentlemen.
Exactly.
And Chad,
even with all these ZNWA contracts, let's not forget, Socrates and the Mayor haven't spoken to each other since that Hell in a Cell match.
They have not indeed. And what is Socrates setting up for here? Waiting for Chris to open his eyes. Like he slumped over there.
Oh, that's not going to help the concussion.
24-karat gold steps to the face, and he's fighting for his life to get back up.
And Socrates realizes the fact that Chris is dazed. He realizes, and look at this. I think he's trying to go for that lawn dart, but Chris realized just in time. Oh!
Being very smart about it. But like if first you don't succeed, dust it off and try again, lawn dart.
Oh, Joseph, Mary, whoever the hell is in the goddamn Bible. He just went face first into a turnbuckle.
Is indeed getting those steps out of the way. And Socrates, after the lawn dart, is looking to get that estate in his hands.
Chris is crawling right now. Chris is crawling. Remember, Socrates has won a ladder match before. He's won a briefcase match before. And Chris, just in time.
Like Socrates was unhooking that, and Chris being very smart about it. Power bomb.
What a destructive match this is. The next person who grabs that briefcase is going to become the richest man in ZNWA history. It might be Chris. It might be Chris.
Whoa. Chris climbing up that ladder.
But he's very, very slow right now. And Chris can get it. Chris can get it.
He's going to take the weight and stay. Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
Turns at the last minute. Power bomb on that steel ladder. Or like he set up for it. He's looking to debut a brand new move here tonight. What is he going for here? Blank check! Blank check!
Blank check! And Chris is out of it. This might be the end of Chris's whole estate. That's Socrates. Look at
Chris is getting up, just getting to his feet.
But Socrates, he just became $3 billion richer.
Wow, what does this mean for the future of the benefactor? Socrates is now the richest man on the planet. He's here in the ZNWA.
He just got $3 billion richer. And you see Chris right there. He's broke.
What did Socrates just pull out? Is that a $100 bill?
Ooh, let me get that. Wait, I saw what he pulled out from. Never mind. And he has that $100 bill. And he's taunting Chris with it, and this is disgusting.
Just shoving
it right in Chris's mouth.
Shoving the $100 bill in the mouth of Chris Allen. The ultimate insult to injury.
That had ball sweat on it, party. That's sexual assault. Did we just see a sexual assault go down and preach? That's like sexual assault in some states.
What lawyers is Chris going to hire?
Yeah.
I mean, he may get a public defender with the 03 draft suit pants on, but is that really going to hold his weight against a man with $8 billion?
Not really. He's black too, and he has no money. Yeah.
That is what we would like to call in the streets a GG's.
But ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our main event. It is going to be a 3-man triple threat match to see who is going to face Mocha Broski for the Twitch Championship at the Great American Bash. What? And here is Showtime 2-Wavy, a man who we have not seen all season. Last time we saw this man, he was having some problems with Hyperion, but now he has gone solo, just like Lair Lazard. And right now he just wants a chance at that Twitch Championship.
And he's looking to get gold on his way. This is the first time we truly ever seen Showtime 2-Wavy solo here in the ZNWA, and he wants to show why he's the best, one of the best professional wrestlers in the world. And I asked him when we were in Brooklyn, where was he? He was not here. I said, were you on the L train? He said, what? I said, were you eating spaghetti at the beach? He said, what? I said, were you drinking nutcrackers? What? I said, were you on 115th? What? I said, were you in Queens? What? Were you at La Marina? What? We don't know where he was, but in week 4, he's here.
That was the worst commentary moment we've ever had.
But it felt
I love
good.
it. Did somebody call a pilot? Because here is Steven Sessions, who was recently brought in by Black Soccer. Now he's starting to regret it, but recently he was brought in by Black Soccer, the rookie here from the ZNWA Performance Center. And right now, in his first match ever, he has a chance to win, to go to face the ZNWA Twitch champion at the Great American Bash.
Can you imagine if you're able to walk out here your very first night in the ZNWA, pick up a W against 2 veterans and say, hey, I can be your new Twitch champion?
That would be absolutely huge, but right now he has a huge obstacle ahead of him. And that's Showtime to Wavy and only off-brand. What? Did you just say, Mayor? Nigga, what? Don't worry, Soccer, I'm putting on for you. Don't. I don't want to talk to you right now. Fake ass nigga switching sides like that. Go eat a dick. And I think we all know who this man is. I'm sorry, Steven. Ooh, the Joker retire. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I've seen that somewhere before. Avatar Wars. I've seen that somewhere before. But who is this man? Please tell me. OOB making his way to the ring. He has a chance to go up against the Twitch champion. Put on one hell of a match against Dante Tubbs, and he almost had him beat. And right now he's looking for more gold in the ZNWA. But what's his name again?
And I have to say, ladies and gentlemen, everybody that this crowd, amazing sold-out capacity crowd here in Atlanta has rooted for. I have to say, only off-brand may have got the biggest love of the night.
And that's very, very true. The whole entire crowd chanting OOB tonight. But right now, he's going up against Showtime to Wavy, Steven Sessions, and OOB.
The predictions are live, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, and going directly for the legs.
And this is a match with completely different styles. You have OOB is a huge high flyer. You have Showtime to Wavy, who's a pure striker. And Steven Sessions, from what I heard, is one of the a very, very great up-and-coming technical wrestler in the ZNWA. He was a former state champion in high school in amateur wrestling.
And I will have to say that, you know, our head of talent relations, I have to give kudos to them, because looking at these 3 men in the ring, if you would have told me a year ago that when we see a triple threat match this momentous with these 3 stars, I wouldn't believe you, Chet.
Exactly. You have Showtime to Wavy, a season 1 veteran. Of course, you have Only Off Brand, who has gained the love and the respect of everyone in the ZNWA so far in merely a month. And you have Steven Sessions, who's been making his way. I mean, this kid's only 19 years old, and he's in the ring, the ZNWA stars right now. It'll be absolutely huge for all 3 of these men to get a chance to not only face Mocha Broski, but get that ZNWA Twitch Championship.
If you see right there, Steven Sessions' mother is in the front row here for his debut. I wouldn't want to see my son go and get Showtime to Wavy or Only Off Brand, but Steven looking to prove himself right here with the hell of a suplex.
And like I said about Steven, what the hell is he doing?
Ooh, good lord.
Look at OB. Look at OB. Oh, did you see?
Did this man just run across the arena to hit a nigga with a stick?
Yes, he did. I love it.
And that's why he's the only off-brand.
Off-brand. Love it. And off-brand, you still got both of us. Remember, right? This match is
I've been playing this
chaotic.
game for 20 years. I ain't never seen that shit in my life.
My God, what a hectic match we're seeing right here. And look at this right here.
And look at the crowd chanting along.
I love it. This is the main event. We need
good Lord.
Buster. And look at Steven Sessions coming straight after it. These men want it.
This right here is the
This
main
man
event
actually
for a
wants it.
reason, ladies and gentlemen. We promise you, all of season 3, the ZNWA is going to bring you nothing but the best.
And Steven Sessions might be 5'11", 190 soaking wet, but that man has the power of a damn freight train. Did you see the way he just tossed? Showtime too wavy.
Pound for pound, he's going to make a claim to be the best in the ZNWA.
B.
He's going to remind us every chance he gets, doesn't he?
B. And one thing I love about Only Up Brand, and one thing a lot of people love, is that fact he always gets the crowd involved in matches like this. And that's
Indeed.
huge Hurricanrana. Just in case y'all forgot who he was.
He does put his money where his mouth is. Just as much as he talks, he kicks just as much ass.
Exactly. And right now, this match is off to an absolutely great start here as all three of these men are going to enter the ring. We saw both of them right there.
Ooh,
Let's go for that German
and
suplex.
Showtime learned his lesson. Oh, my Only Off Brand was waiting.
And Only Up Brand's done a very good job here. And huge blue thunder bomb right there. Look at OB.
Oh, God, look at the Frankensteiner right there. It was like, that's a poison runner.
Yeah, that's a Frankensteiner. You're right. It's an inverted Frankensteiner. You're right.
Okay. The poison one is when they plant the head into the ground, right?
Yeah,
okay, all right.
It's hard. There's like a billion different wrestling moves. And look at...
I'm still trying to fucking figure out body drop and back body drop.
Yeah. What a match this is. It's just absolutely hectic.
I know I say this at least once a week, but I'm glad to be alive at the same time that these men wrestle.
My sentiments exactly. Steven Sessions has that chair. Only Up Brand very, very smart. Kicking that chair out of the hands. And look at this. Only Up Brand. Genius. And look at Showtime to waving.
Oh my God, kicking this out the way. Oh man.
And look at Showtime. Oh, what a match. Oh man. This is a fight. This is just a fight. I'm loving it. And look at Only Up Brand trying to clean house right here.
It is a fight. These men are tearing each other apart. Chat, when you look at someone like Steven Sessions, 19, right off the Performance Center here in the ZNWA, we usually see a lot of people come from Japan, come from all over the world, and there's a scouting report. There's nothing on Steven Sessions, and I feel like that puts him at a big advantage in this matchup.
Exactly. Steven Sessions is homegrown. He's as fresh can be. But right now, he's going up against some of the best competitors in the ZNWA.
Most people will call him green. I will call him green because he may be a money printing machine with how he's performing in this matchup.
Exactly. He's been absolutely great so far, but so has these other two men. Steven Sessions cannot get too cocky. He's known for running his fucking mouth a lot, and that could cause him some trouble here in the ZNWA. Might even kill a push. And look at Showtime to wavy. Huge DDT right there.
Really quick, planning DDT right there.
Absolutely.
This is split open.
Stop saying he has a high ass. Like, what does he mean by that? That's so weird. like, what the fuck's that even mean? And look at this. Oh my goodness. Oh, right on the tailbone. And Brand is getting absolutely right. And
very important doing that chicken wing right there. See why Steven is rolling to the outside. I'm sure he has not felt that much pain in his 19 years of life.
Huge torture rack bomb right there. And right now, oh my God. Steven learned his lesson right there.
He did. Last time Brand came from all the smoke.
B.
The
This is a
crowd
fun
along
match to
to
watch.
it every single time. I'm having an absolute blast tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I know we go through the highs and lows of the ZNWA. We see betrayals, we see friendships broken apart, but tonight, I mean, when I say this is what you want to see in a goddamn wrestling show, you just saw it right there. If you don't love that, then you don't love professional wrestling.
This match is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane this matchup is here. And look at, big drop in Showtime too. Oh my God.
And Steven Sessions has been really smart about that. Something that we saw North do in the last matchup, being very smart about how they attack these lanes in this matchup. Could we see Steven Sessions pull off the ultimate upset?
That could be very, very possible here in this matchup. You saw how only our brand.
Ooh! It's just like I
Christ.
said. Steven
This
Sessions
matchup is
is in the
just-
driver's seat in this matchup.
This matchup is just absolutely insane. Absolutely insane here between these three men. Oh, another falling drop kick. And look at Showtime to Wavy right here. Big reverse DDT straight to Steven Sessions. And look at this, K360!
They going straight into a Hurricane Rana. Brilliant right there from Only Off Brand. Now he's looking to take advantage.
And the OOB has been absolute textbook wrestling we've seen. Look at Steven Sessions right there. Steven Sessions breaks up the pin. And look at, picture perfect Northern Light suplex right here. But Showtime breaks it up. And look at Showtime throwing Steven Sessions right.
Showtime.
Watch this.
Hell of a tornado DDT right there. And Showtime looking at this. Wait.
Steven Sessions kicks out.
And Showtime looking to just get his career on the right path. Last year in Hyperion, a lot of people were vocal about thinking Showtime was the best member out of those three, and he's looking to prove it here in season 3.
He got
take a
German.
Oh my Lord.
Look at Steven Sessions going right back at him. Look at OP going right back at him. Look at
the strength right there.
Wavy.
The powerhouse in this matchup, looking to clear house, looking to kick ass and take a couple of names with it, and Brand won't let you forget his.
Look at OB here coming off the, what, missed that.
Missing.
Roundhouse kick. And look at those huge chops across the chest as Steven Sessions takes him down. Whoa! And what a clothesline in the combination right there. And this has just been an absolutely amazing match. All three of these men must have unlimited stamina. And look at OOB here, telling Steven to get up.
Ooh, missing right there in the middle.
Oh, my God. Got Steven Sessions.
No. The man just went to sleep.
Steven Sessions had now talk just like the man who trained him. Absolutely amazing. We haven't seen that since season 1 of the ZNWA. Oh, what a vertical suplex. What a match.
Absolute greatness.
Right,
Absolute greatness that we're seeing right here.
And look at Showtime 2 Wavy. Big vertical position, but OOB learns his lesson and gets out of it.
And Chet, I did hear some rumblings that people were unaware or maybe hesitant about Showtime's contract status, and we did see him pop up in other federations over the past few months. Why do you think Showtime selected the ZNWA as his home?
Well, the ZNWA is a huge...
Oh, good Lord! Double tap right there!
Showtime to Wavy. He getting absolutely punished right there.
My God. I think all of these men know it's trouble in the city that they're from, because tonight they are on one.
This is... he just got straight out that neck breaker right there. And he's still just brawling. This has been an absolutely great match we're seeing. This is just a fun watch right here.
Isn't he? This is the most fun I've had watching professional wrestling in a very long time.
And this OOB gonna go for the pin here, but I don't think you realize that Showtime to Wavy is right there to break up the pin.
That's the greatest ring awareness right there from OOB.
And this match has just been insane thing at the insane thing at the insane thing. There's a lot. These men are doing a lot of stuff that I haven't seen ever in the ZNWA matchup here.
Sorry, I have another tab up and I just saw another E-Fed and somebody has the Cody Vader entrance and it just looks so stupid with that character and it kind of pissed me off.
Yeah, I made it work. I made it work. Look at this!
Whoa.
Jones Beach Spine Buster.
Oh, that's perfect.
You came up with the name. Oh, and bloodies him right there.
I talk a lot. I forget half the shit I come up with.
Fair enough. Check messages when you read the chats. But what a match this has been between these people, between these three men, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, hitting that leg right there, taking out the mobility. It shows how very smart, but going for that basement drop kick. These three men have not let up at all. I don't understand how somebody could possibly. This might be an opening right here. Tombstone Pile Driver.
Stone Pile Driver.
I think Showtime may be asleep. He's going to stand up 2 inches shorter.
A Tombstone Pile Driver. I don't think I've ever seen that in the ZNWA ever.
I have not either, but if it's anybody that's going to do it, it's OOB himself. I mean, are you down with OBB? You know me.
Oh, watch this. Gold mine right there. Look at Showtime 2 wavy. Love that.
Oh, that quick snap DDT.
And right now, absolutely bludgeoning Steven Sessions with that chair.
Oh, Steven getting out of the way at the last moment. Oh, the insecurity.
Oh, just kicked the chair into him. He just kicked the chair into him.
D Showtime is taking so much damage in this matchup, and he continues to get up, which is why he was.
Oh, watch it.
Oh, good Lord.
Buster. And a huge dude buster right there from OOB.
Average man would have gone for a pinfall. OOB looking to inflict more damage.
This is really a match. He saw right there. Showtime was like, okay, all right, fine. You got it, King.
He said, my name is Bennett, and I ain't in it, but one thing he is in is the hunt for the Twitch Championship. And a hell of a drop kick right there.
That steel chair went to the face of Steven Sessions. And
ooh, another Jones Beach
Spine Buster. And Steven Sessions might be out.
Oh, that power slam, the back of the chair. Oh, it's only off brand. Oh, move it out the way.
Big clothesline.
I have no idea who's going to win this matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Whoever predicts right is going to get a huge payday in the ZNWA parlay pool.
I think I might say third-rate spot buster. Okay. Big clothesline right there. Big drop kick right there. What a match. What a match.
I know I've said this once before, but I'm grateful to be alive at the same time that these men are professional wrestlers and be at this commentary desk.
His head just hit that steel chair. Oh my God. My Lord, going for the pin here.
1. And a kick out at 2. Only off brand has a date with Destiny, and he brought flowers.
That's kind of a me thing. That's kind of a me thing. Don't steal my thunder. That's just me. Just me. Let's calm down with that. And look at this, Steven Sessions here unloading on OOB. He would nothing more than to be the Twitch champion. And look at this huge fire starter right there. Going for the pin after a huge fire starter. Does he have the win here?
Ooh, and I thought that was it. Steven Sessions is still in it.
What?
Tombstone Pile Driver.
Pile Driver. Oh,
They coming immediately with the breakup, but I think Steven Sessions may have met his wits end. That's what happened. You gonna get Susie and WA vets.
Super kicked in the back of the head. That's how Christian lost 10 years of his career.
And chairs to the back.
And now he's going for the pin here. Look at Steven Sessions right here. Steven Sessions.
If you look at the body language of these men, they are absolutely tired. They are exhausted. Look at that. That's an execution.
Oh! My God, did you see that kendo stick shot?
Whoa.
I thought that was it.
These
Buddy, I
men
thought
want
that was
purple around their waist. 2 weeks at the bash, and this is how they make their name. Whoa.
K360, but Showtime's right there.
And Brand was waiting for him. Brand being so smart about it.
Brand's going for it. Brand's going for it. Genius move. And watch this. Oh, to the back of the head of Showtime 280.
Is that it?
Sessions it now.
Only off Brand.
OOB is going to the Great American Bash. That might have been the best match we've ever seen in ZNWA history.
And I will say, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. That was a record. That is the most even triple threat prediction pool that we have ever had. And these three men made sure that you got your money's worth.
OOB is going to the Great American Bash. B. He is going to face Marco Broski for that Switch Championship. Beautiful match there.
B.
And we're going to get OOB going up against Mr. 5-Star Mocha Broski for that Switch Championship. This is going to be absolutely amazing. The Great American Bash is looking to be amazing.
September 27th, 2016. That was the first time I put on this. My first ever Etherboard mask. A girl in my class who I knew, her name was Alyssa, she had just been murdered. I wanted justice. So I turned to this. I didn't get it. But for some reason, I couldn't put this stupid fucking mask down. I didn't know what it was. I promised myself every time I would put on this mask, it's for justice, for peace, for the greater good. Tonight, when I put on the mask, I used it for strength so that I could punch the one-man army, Herstrom, in his fucking face as hard as I could. Because that, in my mind, was justice. But now I look at this fucking mask, it's not justice. I did it because I fucking felt like it. Herschel, there's a number of reasons why I punched you in the face and helped the Black's Paradise beat you. Number one, you're a dick. I don't like you. You're a bully. You're a guy who preys on people who are much smaller than you and don't have the capabilities to beat you. I don't like you. I don't like that. Hell, you did that season 1 against me when I was first in training. You remember that, when the mayor had let me in to the constituent. She didn't like me. You thought I was a punk little kid, so each and every day, whenever we trained, you'd beat the shit out of me. Didn't like that too much. But hell, I'll give you this. You shaped me into what we have today, so kudos to you. And number 2, you have something that I want. I shot the ZNWA championship. The thing I want more than anybody else in this goddamn company. So, I realized something. You probably want to beat my ass right now. Like a lot. You're huffing and puffing, wanting to blow my house down. I want the ZNWA championship. I want that shot. So, here's my idea. Me versus you next week. In a street fight. If you win, you beat my ass and that's it. I will never talk to you. I will never be around you. You will not have to worry about me ever again. But if I win, I get your #1 contendership at the ZNWA Championship, and I face Dante Tubbs at the Great American Bash. Your choice, White Star.